Hi guys! I am so excited for this first video on my YouTube channel. So welcome everyone. This first video is going to be an introduction. I will introduce myself to you and just to let you the chance to get to know me better and also to know what is going on in my world. And we are going to talk about the blog I created, so why I created the blog and what it is for, but also talking about the next videos you are going to see. So let's go! My name is Laura. I'm almost 23 years old. I am French and currently living in France. Half of my family is from Spain, Barcelona, and the other half is from Italy. So I speak French, Spanish, and English. I don't speak Italian yet. This is a goal I want to learn, but when I will have more time. I love horse riding. I have a horse. I love hiking, drawing, watching movies, and hanging out with my friends and spending time with my family. I have a little brother and a little sister. I have 3 years of difference with my brother and 15 years of difference with my sister. I know it's a lot, but it's really fun. I stopped going to high school when I was 16 because I was bored and just done. I didn't like going to school. So I just worked and kept riding my horse and going on competitions. When I was 18, I had the privilege to go to a theater school in Paris. The name is Les Cours Florent. And it's a famous school. It was an amazing experience. I was so grateful. And I did it for 2 years and I was done too. I stopped doing it and I worked in the Chateau de Versailles and I was still riding my horse and doing competitions. After that, I just stopped everything and I focused on riding horses. I had the chance to go on international competitions every week. I was riding about 8 horses. So it's like 8 hours of horse riding every day. And it was fabulous. I loved it so much. I speak English because I learned in America. When I was 15, I traveled for the first time in Salt Lake City, Utah. It was incredible. I was so excited and I just enjoyed everything. My English was so bad because I just learned in school and it's terrible. So I was completely lost. I couldn't understand anything. I couldn't talk a lot because I just had the basic stuff as, hey, my name is Laura, how are you? But after a month and a half, my English was so much better. I came back home in France and I kept watching movies in English and reading books in English. And that's how I could just increase my English. I came back to Salt Lake in Utah for the second time and I stayed about 3 months and it was incredible. I could learn better English and my English just increased so much and I was really happy about that. After that, I just studied by myself and I took the test to graduate from a Salt Lake City's high school, and I am graduated now and I am doing college online with an American university. I think it's pretty much about me. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about my family. So my mom was a single mom. I don't know my dad because he left my mom when she got pregnant. So my grandma and my mom took care of me when I was a baby. And my mom is incredible. She's fantastic. For me, she's the best example of a strong, powerful, and successful woman. Because I saw her going to school, to work, and taking care of me in the same time when I was a baby and a little girl. And she just did everything by herself with my grandma. So both of them are just fantastic. And my mom get married 2 times, so I had my little brother first, and my 2 stepfathers were just awful. They were horrible, like really horrible. I was living about like 5 or 6 years with the first stepfather, and I lived for 7 or 8 years with the second one. Both of them were just kind of the same guy. We have been through a lot of really hard and difficult things with my brother, but also my mom and my grandma. It was really hard. My sister arrived like at the end of all the troubles, so she was kind of saved. But it was really hard. I struggled a lot, and now I just have a lot of experiences, and this is why I wanted to do the YouTube channel and also the blog, just because I want to talk more about it. I had a depression when I was 14 years old, and I was depressed for 8 years, which is really, really long. I felt very lonely. I also had anorexia and bulimia, anxiety, panic attack, and a lot of other things. So I really know how it feels to have mental illness and to feel stuck in your life and your mental illness. And this is why I really wanted to share that with the more people that I can. Because everyone is kind of flying every day, you know, you're meeting people and at work, at school, or even with your friends, and you're like, hey, how are you doing today? And they're always answering, I'm good, how are you? And you're like, I'm good, thank you. And then you just change the discussion, but you don't really know if your friend or your colleague is really doing okay, and no one cares. This is something I find really sad, because we are a lot struggling. We're a lot having a lot of trials and going through a lot of hard things. And for me, it's really important to have this communication with others, because this is something that really helps me. I thought I was the only one depressed, you know. I didn't really know what was going on and what was wrong with me, because I was always sad. I wanted to kill myself. I tried to kill myself a couple times, and I didn't understand what was going on. And I was ashamed, you know. It took me a long time before I actually said, I need help. I am not doing okay. I'm very depressed and I'm suffering. I need help. It was really hard, and it took me many years. And just because I was ashamed, because I thought I was the only one, and because I thought something was wrong with me. And when I opened up to people, I realized that I wasn't the only one. I found friends and other people who were also depressed, and I could talk with them about it, and it was so good to just know that I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only one facing this mental illness and other mental illness. So I really encourage you to ask help if you need help, because it's important if you want to get better, if you want to stand up again. And really don't be ashamed to tell people, to tell your family or your friends, I am not okay, I'm not doing good. Because it's okay to do not be okay. It's your right. We're human. We are all facing different things, different situations, and this is not why we're bad persons or why we're not going to succeed. it's the contrary. The most you're facing obstacles, the most you have chance to succeed in your life, because you're getting stronger and stronger, and your motivation just grows so much. And this is what happened to me with my experiences. My stepfathers were very violent, both of them, and I've been sexually assaulted by both of them, mentally and physically assaulted as well. And it's really hard to recover from those scars. It took me a lot of time, a lot of patience. I really had to be patient with myself. I really had to find again how to love myself, to accept what happened, because I was denying for many years what actually happened to me. Because it was like they took something from me, and I was empty. Something was missing, and I couldn't find the piece to replace the other piece they took. This is why I really want to talk now about my experiences, because I'm not ashamed anymore. I know it's not my fault, and I know I can move forward because that's what I'm doing, and that's what I started doing. And it feels really good to move forward again, to find something I like, something I love, and things I want to do. It's good to set goals again and to have this motivation again. Obviously, as I said, it's a long way, and you will need a lot of patience and self-love and self-confidence. But also you will need your family and your friends, and also a therapist and people who knows exactly your difficulties. Because I didn't get out of here by myself. I had a lot of help from therapists, from family, from friends, and I didn't do it by myself. The biggest work is with yourself, obviously, because you're the only one who can say, I need help, I'm not doing okay. And this is, for me, is the biggest step to do. To really assume and realize that you are not doing okay and you need help. You can't do it by yourself. And it was hard for me because I've seen my mom and my grandma do like everything by themselves. We moved a lot everywhere in France, and they did it by themselves. And for me, it was something normal. I was like, okay, my mom and my grandma are just doing everything by themselves, so I can do the same thing. I'm actually having a bad depression. I can get out of this by myself, because I saw my mom and my grandma. They are my examples. But I was wrong, and that's really at the point that I thought there were no ending of my sufferings, and I was feeling really empty. I wasn't enjoying anything, and life for me was just nothing. It was really long, and I realized that I really needed help, because I didn't want to stay stuck in this situation. I wanted to move forward. I wanted to live again, to breathe again, and enjoy life and little things around me. And that's what I did. So in my blog, you will find my diary, some pages of my diary. It's a little bit messy, you will see, because I wrote it down as it is in my journal. I didn't change anything. And also you will find out little articles. It's not done yet. I'm still working on it. You will find articles as happiness, peace, love, self-confidence, stuff like this. And if you click on it, you will find the article I wrote. And I'm just talking about my feelings and how I found happiness or love or confidence, and just talking about my experiences. In the next videos, we'll talk more about depression, mental illness, but also about thoughts, positive thoughts, the power of the positive thoughts in life, and also about succeed and how to get up of a difficult situation. And I will share everything with you because today is it's my time to just show up what happened to me. I think it's important because I don't want anyone to feel the way I felt, and I really want to help the best as I can. And I think sharing my experiences will help people to do not feel lonely, because I know it's really hard when you feel lonely and you're doing just everything by yourself. It's even impossible. You just blow up at the end. Yeah, so it's all. I think I told you everything I wanted to tell you. So you will know when the next video will be available, because I will post something on Instagram and also in my blog. You will have the link. You will just have to click on the link and you will have access of the video. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Don't hesitate to DM me through Instagram or even through the blog. You can contact me through the blog, and I will answer you as fast as possible. And also I will be very happy to have your feedback about the blog and also this video. I will put the link of the blog right here and my Instagram as well, and I'll see you soon. Bye!